Lineup for tomorrow, Coach?
Right now, Andy's playing. We will go 7 Ds and 11 forwards. And if one of the forwards is not ready to go, then Rodewald will get in.
Are you able to update us on Zach Smith any further?
Yes, with Zach Smith, it's 1 month at least. He's got a broken bone in his face. It's not an orbital bone, but it's a broken bone in his face, and yeah, it's going to take a while.
No Ben Harper. Oh, sorry.
Ben Harper. Okay. Ben Harper is also on IR. We'll see when we come back where he's at. That's why we sent him right away, to try to get him the best treatments possible with you know, the instruments and the machines and everything else that our medical team can do. So we'll see where he's at when we come back, but for sure he won't be back on the strip. Yeah, I think that's where we are right now. Tkachuk, you know, progressing as planned, but obviously it's not for this week. So yeah, it's been trying. It's too bad. The players are pushing hard, sticking together. It's really nice to it's a really good group to work with, and you know, we're being tried right now, injury-wise, and you know, because of, you know, lack of experience and all that. Of course, it hurts you, and having 7 defensemen back will certainly help us. You know, we won our 3 games in a row because we had 7 defensemen, and we went down to 6 the last 2 games because we had to. And you know, you could see the difference in the third period. It's just a little too much to handle, and in overtime, it wears our guys down. And yesterday, you know, losing Smitty, who was playing great, and Pajärvi also had probably his best game. Pajärvi yesterday of the season, and then we lose him. So in that second period, really got our forwards tired. So both of those, you know, coupled together, made it for a real tough third period. It's too bad because I thought we were playing great. We weren't given much until, you know, middle of the game, and you know, if it wasn't for that power play goal there, probably should have got out of that period 3-1. So we were doing very good. So I think we're there. We're hard to beat. Like I said, we're rebuilding, and the good thing is, in our rebuild, we're growing fast in the sense that we're hard to beat. You know, every game we're in the games. You know, and it takes that third period when we're a little worn out to beat us, and it's always that top line that gets us worn out. So we keep on working at that and trying to get better. But of course, having 7 defensemen has helped us manage that, because it gives the right minutes, like just a few more minutes for each guy. Less, and that means that they're able to have their shifts better and harder, and they're spread out, and therefore we have enough. We have more chances in the third period to be able to continue what we do.
Borvietsky coming in with the experience factor.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. I mean, and even Harps, it's too bad that he's injured, because he really helped us win those games too, and. You know, because he does have experience in the American League too. Like it's not just NHL experience; it's pro experience with the size and everything. You know, so you know, those injuries have hurt us. I'm not, you know, it's tough to lose centermen and defensemen. I mean, that's not good. You know, we lose Pajot. That was the end of the world. I'll be honest with you. To have to manage without one. And then now Smitty, who's replacing him as a center, really he's a winger that has to play center. But now losing 2, I mean, this is so now Whitey's going to have to go play center. I got no choice, so I'm reshuffling the lines a little bit there to try to, you know, manage the best we can. I didn't want to have, you know, young guys playing together, but probably will have to now. At least for a little while, without Tkachuk, you know, and Smitty. Obviously, it gives us a different look. So we're going to have to try to manage that. But I think having 7 Ds is huge. That's probably, you know, the good news for tomorrow.
And reshuffling, it looked like today you had Dzingel and Stone and Duchesne.
Yeah.
Is that something you're going to give a legitimate shot to here?
I would like to. Obviously, it always depends on the game and what we need, and I would like to. You know, obviously right now we saw Whitey and Formey together. You know, it's just Whitey's been doing so good. I hate to get him off that position on the wing. He was looking so good. He was progressing. He was playing great defensively. He was getting points. And that was my plan all along. You know, at the beginning it was a little too early, and then you could see that he building it, and he was looking so good that, you know, it was great. But I think now we need to survive here. That's the truth. You can't replace centers really. Maybe for a little while, but over a long period you can't do that. And now we know it's going to be for a long period.
There's no
Pajot's not coming back.
No center options.
No, here's the problem too: is all their centers in the American League are all injured. Brown guy has been injured for a while. Schlappick's injured. Paul had to play center. He was playing great, and he's injured last night. So I've never seen that, to be honest with you. When both levels have the same position that injured. So we're gonna have to get through it, and so we'll find ways. At least Whitey's in a good frame of mind and has really developed lately. So hopefully he's able to get those center minutes. He's been doing great taking face-offs, but it was good because Duchesne would be taking him on the left, and then Whitey was taking him on the right. So he was always taking him on the strong side. So he was doing unbelievable. Now he's gonna have to take him on both sides, which makes it harder. But that's what we got to do now. That's where we're at.